I've been running this YouTube channel now for just over a year. I posted a video, I think it was in May last year, where I took a trip to Snowdonia. And that was kind of a turning point for me, where I decided that YouTube was no longer going to be just a place where I stored videos. I was going to treat it like a channel and try and post regularly. I've been so encouraged by the response from all of you. It's been really gratifying to have you connect with the stuff that I'm producing. You've acted like a mirror for me. As I've seen the stuff I've put out get bounced back, it's slowly helping me work out what I might have to offer the photography community at large. And I want to keep going. I want to do more, in fact, and that's why I want to do this little update to sort of fill you in on where I'd like to be taking this channel over the next little while. I get asked a lot, why don't you make more videos more often? And the reason is simple, it's just a time issue for me. You might have assumed that I'm just a freelance photographer, but I actually have a full-time photography job in the day as well. And my freelance stuff just exists on the side. My day job is I head up the photography and video for a big corporate for Europe, Middle East and Africa, which means that not only have I got the 9 to 6 I've got to do every day, but there's also a lot of travel involved. And there just aren't enough hours in the day to be able to pay the bills the way I'm doing it right now and be able to make a lot more videos the way that I'm doing it today. But I'm trying to come up with ways that I can slowly expand what I'm doing over time. And that's why I wanted to have this little chat. So there are 3 ways I want to just slowly experiment with fleshing this thing out a little bit. And the first is to try out a Q&A style video. I didn't study photography. My autodidactic approach was to try stuff out with my camera, and every time that I hit a roadblock or something I didn't know how to do, I would jump online to find somebody who was answering the question to that next roadblock that I'd hit. So it was kind of incremental in stages. One question at a time was how I made my way forward, learning photography. And one of the ways I'd love to give back is to be able to do that for you as well. I get asked questions on my social media platforms all the time, and some of them are really great questions, and I'm taking the time to answer them. And then when I've done that, I'm thinking it's a shame, because probably a load more people are out there are asking similar questions, and it would be good to make videos on these. So this is what I'm proposing. You can get hold of me on my social media channels, my Facebook page, my Twitter account, my Instagram. You can send me messages, or you can post and use the hashtag AskSeanT, and you can post the questions that you'd like me to answer. Now, I know YouTube Q&A videos are traditionally rapid fire, going through a load of questions in a row and offering short answers. If you know me, that's not really my style. So what I'd like to do is just take one question per video and just dig into it in a bit more depth. This means I'm obviously not going to be able to answer everyone's questions, but I'm going to pick the ones where I really feel I have something useful to say, and I'm going to pick the ones which come up again and again from lots of people, so that I'm covering those ones which are asked most often. I'm very happy to answer the technical questions that you have. Those of you who follow this channel for a little bit now know that I love to answer the why questions of photography as well as the how. So I really want to be hitting a mix of the two. The second thing is I've decided to trial a sponsor. Now, I've turned down a load of companies over the last few months who've approached to sponsor this YouTube channel, but I just felt like they either weren't a good fit or I couldn't honestly recommend their product. The company that have approached me now, who I've accepted their offer for a limited period to see how it goes. You can probably already guess who they are if you follow channels of this subject matter. They're a company who I've used on my own for the past 5 years anyway, because I think they offer a great product and they do great work, and I recommend them to my friends throughout my day-to-day life anyway. So for me, this is an easy fit, and we'll see how that goes. Trialing a sponsor for me is just a way to work out, can I make this more of what I do for a day job? And if I can step away from the very time-consuming work that I have to do and more into this sort of stuff, then I can offer you more in the long run. But I need to work out whether it works for you, whether it works for me, whether it works for the sponsor. And if it works together, then perhaps I can start to step things back in the rest of my life and give myself more to this, and then give you more in the long run. And the last thing I wanted to mention, and this is a little bit off into the future, is I'm busy writing and designing workshops. There are 2 I'm busy building. One is a 3-day high-end studio portrait photography workshop, and the other is a 2-day traveling workshop where I'll go to different cities and teach you how to use whatever camera you have to shoot street and travel photography, and then use your social media platforms effectively. If you know me, you'll know that I will build as much of the technical skills that you need as the philosophical side into those workshops. So if that sounds interesting to you, keep your eye on this channel. This will be where I announce it first. So hopefully lots of good stuff to come. It is very important for me that even though I'm trying to grow and expand this, I want to keep the tone of this channel the same, because it is who I am, and I know it's why a lot of you subscribed in the first place. So while I'm trying to balance this out, I want to be very careful that I don't dilute it in an attempt to expand it, but I keep things as rich as I can going forward. I just wanted to say thank you so much for your incredibly kind comments, and for those who've been supporting and getting hold of me and sending messages. It means the world. I am going to keep going. I am going to keep trying to grow this, and hopefully the best is yet to come.